Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Market Watch. I'm Bob Gibbs, and it's the day before Thanksgiving 2009, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Today I want to talk about actually a very important thing, and if you are a buyer looking to take advantage of the Federal Housing Authority Loan Program, or FHA loans, you really need to hear this message because it may definitely impact your ability to get a loan in the near future. Nothing's being done yet, but there's some serious talk about the FHA and their loans. They have run into the minimum limit that they need to keep for reserves, so they're actually at this point kind of insolvent in a way. So what's being talked about now is what can be done to bring them back into an alignment so that they can be within the congressionally mandated guidelines. Several things that they're talking about right now. Let me take one step back. FHA loans have grown by leaps and bounds over the last couple of years, and it has a lot to do with the way that home prices have come down, interest rates have come down, and has made home ownership way more affordable in all areas. So the FHA loans were set up to really help those people who had some difficulty getting conventional loans, but should be qualified enough to be able to get a house. So these are more lax standards, if you will, to be able to get a home. So we've seen the number or the market share of FHA loans grow from about 3% a few years back to now about 30% of all the loans are FHA type loans. So this is a significant uptick in this type of loan product. So this is a very important message. The Washington Post reported on November 21st that there is serious consideration in Congress about making some pretty severe modifications to the FHA loan product. And I'll tell you about a couple of them. The first one is that they're considering making the minimum down payment higher than it is now. As it is today, someone only needs to put 3.5% down of the home value to get an FHA loan. And so what they're talking about doing is raising that to 5% minimum. And there are some people that think it should go to 10%. 10% though makes it questionable whether it's still a valid loan. But anyway, they're talking seriously about at least taking up to 5%. The second thing they're talking about doing is raising the premium on the mortgage insurance. As it is currently, when you have an FHA loan, you're required to take out mortgage insurance, which is about 1.75% of the loan value. And typically what people do is that they just fold that 1.75% that they're paying for the insurance into their payment, so they're not really coming out with the cash, but it does make their payment higher. So what's being talked about today is taking it from 1.75% to 2.25%. Not a significant amount, but it's enough to make your payment be higher. And so that's also being discussed. Third thing that's being discussed today is to cut the amount that the seller can give to the buyer for closing costs. With FHA loan, they do allow the seller to contribute some to the buyer's closing costs. So up until, even currently, as of today, the seller can contribute up to 6%, which is a significant amount of money. And so what's being discussed now is to take it from a 6% limit at the high end down to a 2% that the FHA would allow the seller to contribute to the buyer. And the last thing they're talking about, and this is all reported from the Washington Post article, link will be on the website, so you can reference it yourself. The toughening the credit standards, or actually raising the minimum FICO score limit for people looking to get FHA loans. So all these things considered, if they are enacted, it will serve to take some people out of an FHA type loan, and may even take them out of the home buying market. So my message today is this has not become law yet. They're still in discussions. However, there is a strong push to get something done fairly quickly because the FHA is having some financial difficulties based on the the easiness of getting these types of loans. So something will happen. It's just what will happen is the big question. The things I outlined are the things that the Washington Post were talking about. So my message though, if you are an FHA type buyer and you're kind of on the limit for being able to utilize FHA, I would not wait too long. I realize that there is a lack of inventory actually in the market right now, but you really need to get on your horse and see if you can get yourself a house and get closed. I do think that they're going to be doing something in the near future. I don't know exactly when, but they're really going to have to. So, as always, need any help buying or any questions about this or any help selling at all, give us a call or an email or go onto our website and you can contact us there. Our website's www.therealestatemarketwatch.com. My phone number is 925-984-3992. And again, I hope you all have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And that's all for today. Bye.